All right, here is our message for today. It says, good morning, 4K. And now it's going to ask you a question, so listen to the question so you can help answer. What sound does B make? Miss Lily and Miss Melissa. Okay, what sound does B make? We talked about it yesterday. Do you remember? Ba, 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 ba. Very good, yeah. So let's, real quick, letter B. What do you think? Let's see if this time you can tell me what I need to do to make a letter B. Does anyone remember? Raise your hand if you remember. What do you do first when you make an uppercase letter B? Sam. What? A long line down. Yes, you make a long line down. Now what do I do with my marker?
Circle. Jump back up.
Yes, we have to jump back up. My marker goes up, back up to the top. And then what do I do?
Circle.
Not quite a circle, but a curve, right? A curve, a small curve.
Another curve.
Another small curve. Are we done with our uppercase B?
Yeah.
Yes, we are. All right, now how about my lowercase b? What do I do first? All right, long line down. And then we bump back up and around. Yeah, awesome. That's the lowercase b. Let's do the sound again. Ready? Ba, 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 ba. Yeah. Here, these are all things that start with B. Okay, very good. So today, guys, we are going to read.
An apple starts with A.
Yes.
A bubble and
All right, now let's real quick talk about, I'm going to read a story, so let's talk about our listening rules real quick. When we're listening, our eyes are watching, our ears are listening, our voice is quiet, and our body is calm. So let's do those things while you listen to the story, okay? I really like this story we're going to read today. Here's the cover. And the title is The Little Red Hen. The Little Red Hen. All right. Once upon a time, there was a little red hen who shared her tiny cottage with a goose, a cat, and a dog. The goose was a gossip. She chatted with the neighbors all day long. The cat was very vain. She brushed her fur, straightened her whiskers, and polished her claws all day long. The dog was always sleepy. He napped on the front porch swing all day long. The little red hen ended up doing all of the work around the house. She cooked, she cleaned, she washed the clothes, and took out the trash. She mowed the lawn and raked the leaves. She even did all the shopping. She is working very hard, right? Yeah. One morning on her way to the market, the little red hen found a few grains of wheat. She put them in her pocket of her apron. When she got home, she asked her friends, "Who will plant these grains of wheat?" "Not I," said the goose. "Not I," said the cat. "Not I," said the dog. Then who's gonna do it, do you think? The little red hen. "Then I will plant them myself," said the little red hen. And she did. When the grains of wheat began to sprout, the little red hen cried, "Look, the wheat I planted is coming up. Who will help me take care of it this summer?" "Not I," said the goose. "Not I," said the cat. "Not I," said the dog. So who's gonna do it?
The red hen.
"Then I will take care of it myself," said the little red hen. And she did. All summer long, she cared for the growing wheat. She made sure it got enough water, and she hoed the weeds out carefully between each row. By the end of the summer, the wheat had grown tall. And when it turned from green to gold, she asked her friends, "Who will help me cut and thresh this wheat?" What do you think they're going to say?
No.
"Not I," said the goose. "Not I," said the cat. "Not I," said the dog. So who's going to do it?
The little red chicken.
"Then I will cut and thresh it myself," said the little red hen. And she did. When all the wheat had been cut and threshed, the little red hen scooped the wheat into a wheelbarrow and said, "This wheat must be ground into flour. Who will help me take it to the mill?" "Not I," said the goose. "Not I," said the cat. "Not I," said the dog. Are they busy though? Or do they just not want to do any work? I think they just don't want to, they don't feel like doing it. "Then I will take it myself," said the little red hen, and she did. The miller ground the wheat into flour and put it in a bag for the little red hen. Then, all by herself, she pushed the bag home in a wheelbarrow. Do you know what flour is for? What do you think she's going to do with it? What? Take it home, and then what? Let's find out. Bake it, maybe. Okay. One cool fall morning, not too many days later, the little red hen got up early and said, "Today would be a perfect day to bake some bread. Who will help me bake a loaf of bread with the flour I brought home from the mill?" What are her friends going to say?
No.
"Not I," said the goose. "Not I," said the cat. "Not I," said the dog.
Because they're sleepy.
They're just being kind of lazy, huh?
Even the dog is like sleepy.
Yeah. "Then I will bake the bread myself," said the little red hen. And she did. She mixed the flour with milk and eggs and butter and salt. She kneaded the dough and shaped it into a nice, plump loaf. Then she put the loaf in the oven and watched it as it baked.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
I always like the muffins.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to keep reading. The smell of the baking bread soon filled the air. Smells really good. It smelled so delicious that the goose stopped chatting, the cat stopped brushing, and the dog stopped napping. They can smell the delicious bread. One by one, they came into the kitchen. When the little red hen took the freshly baked loaf of bread out of the oven, she said, "Who will help me eat this bread?" What do you think?
They're going to say yes.
You think they're going to say yes?
Yes.
Because it smells delicious, right? And eating stuff is easy to do. "Oh, I will," said the goose. "And I will," said the cat. "And I will," said the dog. "You will," said the little red hen. "Who planted the wheat and took care of it?" "I did." "Who cut the wheat? Who threshed it and took it to the mill?" "I did." "Who brought the flour home and baked this loaf of bread?" "I did." I did it all by myself. Now I'm going to eat it all by myself. And that is exactly what she did. So, she did all the work, so she decided she gets to eat it all by herself too. So it's good to share, right? But it's also good to share the work. So her friends should have helped her do the work if they wanted to eat the yummy bread, right? Yeah, maybe next time they'll help her a little bit more. All right, now I want you to keep thinking about that story because we're going to talk about what order the story happened in. So what happened first, and what happened next, and what happened at the end. All right, I have some pictures here that we're going to talk about. These are pictures from the story. So here's a picture of the little red hen baking the bread. She's getting it ready to put in the oven. And here she is. Oh, she's planting the wheat. And here, oh, she's cutting down the wheat. She's cutting it down. And here she is eating the bread. So which one of these things happened first? Did she eat the bread first? No. Did she bake the bread first? No. Did she plant the wheat first? Yeah, she planted it first, didn't she? She planted the wheat. And then, what happened next? Did she bake the bread or did she cut down the wheat?
Cut down the wheat.
Yeah, she couldn't bake the bread until she cut down the wheat, right? So she cut down the wheat after she planted it and took care of it. And then she ate the bread, right? No, what did she have to do before she could eat the bread?
Bake it.
She had to bake the bread. So then she baked it. And then the last thing that happened in the story at the very end, what happened? She ate the bread. Yep. She had to put in some work, right? She had to work hard and do a lot of things. But then at the end, ooh, she got some yummy, yummy bread to eat.
For herself.
For herself. And if her friends would have helped her with all of these other things, she would have shared with them, wouldn't she? Yeah, but they should share in the work. All right, so I am going to leave this book and these picture cards, these story cards out for you guys if you want to use them today, okay? All right, good work.